Hi, everyone. We are quickly winding down our term together, and this Sunday, your persuasive speech is due. This speech is the only speech in this online speech class that requires you have an audience. It is a required component of our state competencies, and so you must present to an audience live while you're doing at least one speech for my class. So you have a couple options, and I hope you've taken note of those options. You may either gather your own audience of at least 3 adults in the same room with you, or you can sign up to present your speech on Zoom with me and fellow classmates. And if you choose to gather your own audience, there are a few things that I wanted to talk through that I need to be able to see. So the best way often to do this is around a table of some sort, possibly a kitchen or dining table, where you stand at the end of that table. You have people sitting on either side, and then maybe you have somebody at the other opposite end of you with your laptop, with your phone, whatever recording device you're going to have. And they are showing you at the end with your audience around you. And if you have 2 people on the other side of you and the third person is behind the camera, so long as you turn your camera and we can see that person and we know that they're there, that will work. I've had students who have done it on school campuses, who've done it at work in break rooms, who've done it in living rooms. That's fine too, so long as while you are speaking, I can see you speaking to the audience. It is not enough for you to show the audience and then me only be able to see you during the entire speech, because they could have walked into another room and they're not listening anymore. So I need to be able to actually see you presenting to them through the duration of your speech. The other thing is they need to be adults. They need to be people who can give you that critical feedback, who you can make eye contact with, who you can look out and you see that they look puzzled or confused, or in agreement, that you can kind of feed off of that energy. And as lovely as children are, and they have very smart brains, I want you to be able to have an audience that you would have in an actual classroom in college. So they need to be adults who can give you that feedback. If you're not able to acquire 3 adults to present to, you do have the option of signing up to present on Zoom with me. There's a Zoom sign up in Blackboard, and I will post it in this announcement I'm going to send out too. It's mostly for Sunday, which will be August 10th, a couple different times. I think I also have a time for Monday, August 11th. So if that happens, you need to click the Zoom link. You need to log in. I would recommend that you log in, 10, 15 minutes before, check your mic, check your camera. If you have a visual aid associated, make sure that that's all working. And usually I have, 5 or 6 students on each of these calls. You will sit and watch each other's speeches. You will likely give each other some feedback during the Zoom session, like I think you did this really well, or ask a clarifying question. And then you don't need to post your video. You don't need to do any of that other stuff. I will consider that your participation in the speech discussion board, if you will. So those are your 2 choices. Again, to reiterate, just because it's critical, if you don't have an audience for this speech, it is a 0 and you will not be able to pass. So I need you to have an audience, and I need it to be at least 3 adults, or I need you to sign up to present to me on Zoom. So think about that. Think about how you'll arrange it. Think about the logistics of it. People are usually happy to have a task if you give your audience members like, okay, I need you to show the audience. I need you to show me. I need you to record it. Just so that I can see again that you're actually speaking to people during that speech and presenting and making eye contact with them. The other thing I will say is I've had people record this outside at night. I need to be able to see you. I've had people who only show their audience. I need to see you, the speaker, making eye contact with your audience. So the camera should be focused on you, but I should be able to see the audience in the periphery. And if you do have questions, ping me and let me know. I'm also going to find a video that I found helpful about how to set up recording speeches in online classes. So hope that helps. I look forward to watching those speeches, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.